top marketmen on how they are reading the crack in the market, which is spooking the market right now. And then we'll come back and take the discussion forward.
Yeah, I think the primary reason for the fundraise, of course, is to drive growth. Over the last couple of years, several quarters, we focused on largely margin improvement.
Right. In fact, before we go to markets, let's get in the management of Blackbox going in. Sanjeev Verma, Chief Executive Officer of Blackbox, is now actually joining us regarding a big fundraise which they've done. Mr. Verma, thank you so much for your time. You've raised 410 crores right now. Where will these proceeds be applied in terms of your utilization, and who all have participated? Are the promoters also participating?
Yeah, I think the primary reason for the fundraise, of course, is to drive growth. Over the last couple of years, several quarters, we focused on largely margin improvement. We believe this is the right time for us to pivot to growth. So the funds are largely going to drive our ambition for growth over the next several years. And to your second question, the answer is yes. The promoters have confidence, I think, in the business, and they have participated significantly. As you've seen in the press release, the total fundraise has been about 410 crores, and the promoters have participated to an extent of 200 crores in this fundraise. So the answer is yes.
Which quarter will the benefits of this fundraise be visible or expected to start?
So we expect, I think, to start deploying the capital largely for expansion of our sales and go-to-market teams, both in India, which is a very, very large growing economy. We are bullish on that now, and also North America. So we expect that the growth will start to accrue from third and fourth quarter going forward.
What are your expectations on revenue and profitability front 3 year forward, 2 to 3 year forward? What is the growth plan for the company?
So I think, as I've mentioned before, and I was speaking to it now as well, I think we are looking for much superior growth. Our ambition, of course, over the next 3 to 4 years' time is to take the revenue to $2 billion, and that's what we will be achieving. We expect our FY26 and beyond to be significantly accretive from a revenue growth perspective. After our investments in talent and skills across markets and geos are complete, I think the next 3 years' time, starting 26, will be hyper-growth area for Blackbox.
What are your company's plans for expanding digital infrastructure in India, and which new markets and the cities are you targeting?
So I think, as you'd be aware, I think India is a very, very large growth economy, both from a GDP standpoint, but also a very, very large digital growing economy, with the investments coming through both from a financial inclusion, from increase of internet, from a perspective of startup and innovation, focus on sustainability. I believe India's place, this is the century for India. To that extent, Blackbox being focused on digital infrastructure in driving the digital economy will play a very pivotal role in driving the Prime Minister's vision for digital India over the next several years' time. So we will be focused on driving our data center growth in India. We are serving some of the largest hyperscalers, which I believe include the Microsoft, the Googles of the world, and Amazons of the world. We are serving 3 or 4 of them overseas. Our experience in the build-out for digital infrastructure in a very large environment in North America has been very, very good. We want to bring that expertise with investments in India to drive the data center growth, from cloud computing growth. Many, many cities, as you see, India has announced 3,000 megawatts of build-out going to 10,000 over the next several years' time. And Blackbox is a massive opportunity to play a big part in the data center build-out, in the data center business, driving the digital economy for India. So very, very good plans for India in our next 3 to 4 years growth plans going to $2 billion.
All right. Thanks very much for that, Mr. Verma, joining us, sharing the fundraise.